Yeah. I'm looking for an Escort. You got one down there? Okay. How soon do you think you could get it to me? You guys came back. That's great. Today, we're going over the Hatsan rifle. It is called the Escort. I've been looking for one of these for a little while. I've actually had this one about a year. Today we're just going to kind of go over it a little bit and tell a few good and bad things about it. And maybe we'll shoot a few rounds, see how accurate she is. Alright, we're going to talk about the good on this rifle because there is a lot of good. The Escort is a CZ452 clone. As you can see, it's exactly like a CZ. It has this gorgeous walnut stock with this heavy checkering throughout it on the foregrip and the hand grip. It does have kind of this goofy little 10-round magazine that makes it look kind of funny sitting in there. It's all plastic. Another cool thing about this, it has an extremely long barrel with a flash hider on it. It makes it extremely accurate. Next, it has the trigger guard and the trigger are both metal on this particular model. It is a classic bolt action. The bolt is extremely silky smooth. It has fiber optic sights, front and rear. Flash hider that can be removed in case you want to put a suppressor or whatnot on it. It has an old style rubber butt pad on it. Now for the bad. There's only a couple bad things I can say about this rifle. One, and it's not necessarily bad, it has a safety like an old Mauser, only it's extremely stiff. You have to try to push that. And then to take it off, very easy. So I'm not a real big fan of the safety. However, it does have one. It works. It's just extremely stiff. As far as these fiber optic sights, very easy to see, especially in low light conditions. It does have a ramp sight. However, upon shooting it, the ramp is off. I'm just going to tell you that right now. The ramp is definitely off. I've tried different grain bullets. I've tried different kinds of bullets. It doesn't really hold a zero based on what this says. However, it still shoots amazingly good. We're going to take it outside here in a little bit and just shoot it, and I'll show you exactly what we're talking about. Hang on with me. Oh, one more thing before I forget. I almost forgot. The stock. Look at that. It has a real thin stock all the way up here, and it grips extremely nice, especially like when you're in the woods trying to shoulder this thing. Let's take her on out to the range and I'll show you what I mean. So here is 5 shots at 25 yards. This top one I jerked a little bit, but as you can see, it holds a really, really, really tight pattern. I like to sight all my 22s in at 25 yards just because that's what I do. I squirrel hunt a lot, so I like to be able to hit them at the top of a tree. All of our heavier rimfire stuff like 22 Magnum, 17, I'll go ahead and stretch them out to 50 or 100 yards. But for the 22s, I just like to stick about 25 yards. The trigger on this is exceptional. A very, very light pull, and she goes off. This one would do well as a target rifle. You put a scope on this, and this thing is even more accurate. Okay, so these things are about $150 thereabouts. Definitely recommend one of these. Pick them up at your local gun store. Like I said, I've had this for mine for about a year. I've done a lot of stuff with it, and she is extremely accurate. So that's a Hatsan Escort 22 long rifle. They're just like the CZ452, only about a quarter of the price. So pick yourself up one at the local sporting goods shop when they come available. Hey, go ahead and tell me what you guys think in the comments about this rifle. If maybe you have one or you have experiences with one, I'd sure like to hear about how well yours performs or how well it didn't perform. Mine just happened to perform extremely well. So go ahead and like and subscribe if you like this video. We do have a whole bunch more coming for you. I have several centerfire videos that we're getting ready to do. Is now that the weather's starting to warm up. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my reloading video where we hit targets with different reloads and show you. I'm gonna show you exactly how accurate those 3 bullets we made in our 6.5 Creedmoor video are. We might even compare them to just some factory loads that I found on the shelf the other day. That'll be fun. Alright, just remember, low ballers, let's keep it cheap.